Welcome to another episode of the True Crime Podcast. This is Nicholas Lauby. On this episode, a series of murders have been reported, and people are fearing the unknown identity that committed the homicide. With a series of info given by several witnesses, we have managed to construct a kind of storyline on the events that have taken place. A spine-chilling tale of good and evil. Join us as we try to unmask the identity of this insane killer in Mongoose Murders. But first, let's have a quick word from our sponsor, Grammarly. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to understand. Anyways, to our story. By a dark, lonely house near the river, something washed ashore earlier this week. He was described as a mongoose, a cat-like animal in body, with a weasel-like head. Perhaps this explains his cunning and predatory nature. An anonymous report came in earlier today that read, quote, "I spotted him stalking through the dark on his way to murder. I begged him not to hurt me, weeping. He said he wouldn't, but as soon as we heard the noise, a creaking, scraping, scratching noise, which sounded close, he bolted off. His next victim, no doubt. I can still hear his cry through the night. Rick, tick, tiki. It was his call. It meant another would die." End quote. Chilling, isn't it? Early today, the first victim was found dead within the same gardens where this murder had appeared earlier. This seems to have led to the second murder, where the conflict was built between the mongoose and the now victim. Perhaps they had witnessed the first murder, and the mongoose had wanted to tie up loose ends. Before we go, we have an audio file that was sent in from a reporter. It explains in detail the fight that took place when the murderous mongoose attacked his second victim. If any children are watching, be advised that the following may be disturbing. I'm here at the house where a murder previously took place. The criminal is still on the loose, and I've managed to find them in the bathroom through an outside window. Oh no, the mongoose is sneaking up on someone else, and whoa! He's tackled the victim, and is seemingly stabbing them in the back. Wait, it's getting flung around by the victim as he tries to get him off of him. He might have a chance. Is that someone else? It seems somebody else is approaching the scene. Are they here to help? Wait a minute, is that... And that is the end of the recording. So what does this mean? This unknown murderer continues to be on the loose, with rumors of a third murder too. So who is this murderous mongoose? Why are they killing? And do they have any more evil plans? This is Nicholas Lauby, signing off of this episode of the True Crime Podcast. Thanks once again to Grammarly for sponsoring this podcast. This concludes the Mongoose Murders.